Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic rivalries in NBA history between the Chicago Bulls and the Detroit Pistons. Specifically, we'll explore the moment when Pistons legend Joe Dumars knew the Bulls were finally going to get over the hump and surpass the Pistons. So let's get into it. From 1987 to 1990, the Detroit Pistons owned the Chicago Bulls. They were known as the Bad Boys for their physical, no-nonsense style of play, and they ended Michael Jordan's season 3 straight times. But instead of folding, the Bulls came back stronger each year. In 1991, they finally overcame their nemesis. Joe Dumars, a Hall of Famer and the 1989 Finals MVP, reflected on this intense rivalry during an interview with the Right Time podcast. He pinpointed the exact moment when he and the Pistons realized the Bulls were ready to take over them. Dumars mentioned that the Bulls reminded them of their own journey. The Pistons had to overcome the dominant Boston Celtics, who won 3 championships in the 1980s. It took physicality and mental growth for the Pistons to finally dethrone the Celtics, and Dumars saw the same evolution happening with the Bulls. The Bulls faced the Pistons in the second round in 1988 and in the conference finals in 1989 and 1990. Each year they got better. By the time 1991 rolled around, the Bulls had grown stronger, tougher, and more resilient. They didn't fold under the pressure anymore. Dumars said, and I quote, "When we got to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals in 1990, we won, but we knew back then that they were coming back. We knew they'd be back the next year and that they weren't going away." By the time 1991 came around, most guys had grown up and the Bulls had gotten stronger and tougher, and mentally, they didn't fold when things didn't go their way. You're looking at it going, they're growing up. These kids aren't kids anymore. In the 1990-91 season, the Bulls set a franchise record with 61 regular season wins and were the best team in the East. Meanwhile, the defending champion Pistons, with Isaiah Thomas dealing with injuries, finished as the 3rd seed. Despite being beaten up and tired, Dumars and the Pistons still believed they could pull off another victory against the Bulls. Dumars went on to say, and I quote, "No matter what, you think you can still win. We also knew that they were beat up and tired, but in our minds we thought, you know what? We're beat up and tired, but we can get this done. We can grind through this and get this done." So you never stop thinking that you can't do it. Even after falling behind 0-3 in the series, Dumars believed the Pistons could win 4 in a row, but it wasn't meant to be. The Bulls had grown up, their time had arrived, and they swept the Pistons to advance to the NBA Finals, where they won their first of 3 consecutive championships. The Bulls' triumph over the Pistons in 1991 marked the beginning of a new era and the end of another. It was a moment of growth and resilience for the Bulls, and even Joe Dumars, a fierce competitor, could see that the torch was being passed. But what do you guys think of the rivalry between the two teams, and were you old enough to remember it? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more upcoming videos and NBA content. This is Basketball Network. My name is Damian Peters. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.